Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
As DTE gets a grilling in Lansing over the utility's performance, power goes out for more than 11,000 in Oakland County, including 5 school buildings. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Karen Drew in for Devin Skillion.
And I'm Kimberly Gill. The equipment problem is just the beginning of a day the Orion Township supervisor describes as chaos because of lack of answers. Mara McDonald is live in Orion Township tonight. Mara, this hit the main commercial corridor there.
Kimberly, that's right. It was essentially all along M24 and it lasted for hours. And, you know, the technical problem here, or that was here, is only part of the issue here. Let me show you.
At the same time, DTE sat in the hot seat in Lansing answering for poor performance.
I am very sorry for the outages that we had. We represent the hardship that it caused on our customers. This is not the experience that we would want for anybody.
And on a blue sky day in Michigan with barely a breeze blowing, thousands found themselves without power in Orion Township, including the commercial corridor, starting at 11 a.m.
It has been infuriating. I don't even know the right words that I can probably say on camera. We had 5 school buildings without power, tons of businesses, over 12,000 residents and businesses were out of power, and we get nothing.
Nothing in the way of communication. Barnett was on the phone to DTE's government affairs squad looking for help. At one point, they told him the power was on. He had to tell them it wasn't true. In a statement, DTE apologized for the outage, blaming it on what it calls pole top equipment. Quote, our team was able to restore 90% of those customers just after 2 p.m. However, additional issues were identified, what is known as trouble behind trouble, that prevented the restoration of power for the remaining 1,000 customers at that time. Elected leaders are tired of the utility's performance. Today's hearing in Lansing was a grilling.
There needs to be a real accountability. It's a monopoly. And they don't have to provide excellent customer service because we don't have choices.
Back here live, interesting to note that while DTE says the number of outages here was at 11,300, Barnett has that number closer to 12,845. The power finally came back on a little after 5 o'clock today. That there was a problem is an issue, but that nobody could give, even the township supervisor here, an idea of when they could expect restoration or really what the glitch was, really caused a problem, you know, for schools, for businesses who had to make decisions on whether to stay open or call it a day. We're live in Orion Township tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Decisions that affect their livelihood. Mara, just infuriating. We appreciate your report tonight. Well, as Mara mentioned, Trevor Lauer, the president of DTE, apologized to state lawmakers in an Energy Committee hearing in Lansing. Lauer says it's going to take decades of improvements to make things better. He says the utility needs to strengthen the grid, along with working on trimming trees, getting more equipment underground, and automated.
We will work closely with the Public Service Commission and others as we evaluate credits, but I can't emphasize enough the answer to this is to invest in the system.
And because of past storms, the MPSC has changes coming, including requiring utilities to restore power quicker. And instead of $35 per storm as a credit, it would become $35 per day.
An arson attack in Hamtramck is caught on camera not once, but twice. Security footage shows a man setting fire to a home on Monday. Both times, the family was inside when it happened. Our Jacqueline Francis joins us live tonight, and they are sharing that video in hopes of catching him. Jacqueline.
Karen, that's right. The panic in the family's voice is just heart-wrenching. You'll hear it in just a moment here. They want to get the security footage out there, desperate for someone to recognize the man in the video and put this whole nightmare to an end.
This is how the video starts. A man comes up to the family's Hamtramck home with a can of gasoline, splashes the security camera, then the side of the house. And then come the flames. It happened around 4:30 Monday morning. Inside, the family was sleeping, 3 kids and their mom.
She just heard like a loud explosion.
Out of fear, they've asked to conceal their identity.
She came and she freaked out. She's like, what is this? And at that moment, she just went numb. And she was just flagging her hands, trying to wake us up.
Here, you can see the man catch his hand on fire, shaking off the flames before trying again. The damage wasn't extensive, but the fear is overwhelming.
We're just, worried for our safety. Someone does this while we're asleep, and, we could have burned down with the house.
This wasn't the first time it's happened to them. Here's video from a nearly identical attack just over a year ago.
We checked the cameras and we see it's the same guy.
In it, you get a better look at the man's face. The family says they don't know who he is, but they may have an idea why, suspecting an ex-friend of the family is behind it after he stole their identity for fraud purposes. Police have investigated, but with no leads, the cases grow cold.
We have no help. We're doing what we can to our knowledge best. We've tried, reaching out to our city. We're taking your guys' help now. You are one of our only resorts. We don't know any other way to identify and catch this guy.
If you haven't already, take a good look at the man in the video. We'll be posting it to our website. Share it, tell a friend, whatever it takes to help this family rest easy. We did reach out to Hamtramck Police, but have not heard back. Reporting live in Hamtramck, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
How terrifying for that mom and those kids. All right, thank you, Jacqueline.
We are getting a look tonight at the man charged with shooting 2 state troopers. Andre Hardaway is accused of shooting 2 troopers as they tried to arrest him at his home on Outer Drive near I-94 in Detroit Friday. Prosecutors say Hardaway ambushed the troopers in a hallway. Today, Hardaway pleaded not guilty to assault and gun charges. Both troopers are expected to recover.
Meantime, Detroit police on the lookout tonight for the suspect they say fired shots at officers. Happened March 8th on West McNichols near Kentucky. Police say officers were conducting a traffic stop when the suspect drove by in a red Nissan Rogue with a gun. They say he fired shots, then took off going north on Kentucky. The vehicle had an improper Michigan plate, ESP 0700. No one was hurt.
The woman charged in the death of a Michigan State student on New Year's Day will face a judge later this week. Benjamin Cable was killed in a hit-and-run crash in Oakland Township January 1st. Investigators say the accused driver, Tubton Housen, fled to her native Thailand following the crash. Housen returned to Michigan today and was taken to an undisclosed location by U.S. Marshals. She's been in San Francisco since February 22nd for several hearings. An arraignment is set for Friday.
Gun safety takes center stage across the state today. In Lansing, Governor Whitmer and former Congresswoman Gabby Giffords held a gun safety rally in front of the Capitol building. This week, state Democrats are expected to present an 11-bill gun safety package with 3 immediate priorities, including safe storage laws, universal background checks, and extreme risk protection orders. Whitmer and Giffords then traveled to Warren for a roundtable with other state lawmakers and supporters of gun control.
I'm confident that we're going to take some steps. Will it fix everything? No. Will it get every gun off the street? No. But if we work together, we can continue to make it better for people, and that's the goal.
Progress is possible. The world is possible. But change doesn't happen overnight, and we can't do it alone. Join me. Let's move ahead together.
Today's visit from Giffords comes a month after the deadly mass shooting at Michigan State University that killed 3 students and injured 5 others.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, that's when Governor Gretchen Whitmer will sign an amendment to the Elliott Larson Civil Rights Act. The change extends civil rights to include sexual orientation and gender identity. The law will now protect the LGBTQ+ community from discrimination.